speaker of today's rally is the General Secretary of ASLEF, representing over 25,000 train drivers across the country. Please give a very warm welcome to Mick Wheelan.
Look at this. Look at what we can do if we stand together. There are millions of people, not just in this country, but around the world, saying that what's happening in Palestine, in Gaza is wrong. What's happening in the West Bank is wrong. And what's happened in the past is a stain on humanity. It's very, very simple. We don't want 30 arms licences cancelled. We want them all cancelled, and we want them cancelled now. We want ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. We know, the whole world knows, because we're seeing it in real time on television, that war crimes are being committed every single day. Displacing a civilian population is a war crime. Killing tens of thousands of children and civilian people is a war crime. Crushing every university, every home and every hospital so they can never be used again and can't go back to their land is a war crime. And while you're doing that, on the side, attacking and dispossessing people in the West Bank and committing crimes elsewhere while people aren't looking. This is wrong. The world is saying it's wrong. Workers in the UK say it's wrong. Civil society say it's wrong. And you say it's wrong. So I'm proud to be here today. And I'm proud to have been on the other marches. I've been on so many marches in Liverpool in the past, but I think this is one of the most important. This is about what we believe about ourselves. This is what we believe about future generations. This is what we believe about humanity. This is what we believe about international socialism. And if we do the right by the Palestinian people, we can do the right by people everywhere. We'll stop racism, we'll stop apartheid, and we'll stop genocide. Keep fighting, keep arguing, raise that voice for Palestine.
Our next speaker is the MP for Liverpool West Derby. Please give a warm welcome to Byrne.
Wow, what a sight, what a turnout, and welcome all to my great city of Liverpool today. A world city steeped in solidarity and compassion, and it's today our thoughts of solidarity and compassion go out to those who are suffering now. According to the United Nations, Israel's response to the appalling Hamas attack on Israel civilians amounts to collective punishment. Nothing can justify carrying out serious violations of international law. The UN has condemned the complete siege of Gaza, including the cutting off of water and electricity, which may constitute the crime of starvation against civilians. Starvation is one of the most brutal ways to attack the food sovereignty of a community or people. Starvation methods include blockades, water deprivation, food system destruction, and the general destruction of civil infrastructure. In Gaza, this is being carried out to the letter. Malnutrition, famine, and disease are killing more people than bombs and bullets. This personal and social trauma is going to be carried by Palestinians for several generations in the future. This man-made famine is a political choice, and 2.3 Palestinian children, women and men are suffering now because of the choice made by the Israeli government. Joseph Borrell, the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs, has stated that starvation is being used as a weapon of war. All countries have a moral and legal duty to end the deliberate starvation of a nation and its people. Countries and corporations supplying this Israeli government with money and weapons are complicit in these actions. We need a ceasefire now. We need Palestinians to have a right to food. We need the Palestinians people return to Palestine, and we need a full realisation of the Palestinian human rights and dignity. This is a moral test for the new government, and I call on them today to stand up for the implementation of international law and be bold in confronting those who undermine it, regardless of who they are. Solidarity to you all, comrades.
Please make some noise for Kim Johnson!
Good afternoon, comrades. Can I just say what a wonderful sight this is in my Liverpool Riverside constituency. And I just wanted to say how wonderful it is to see you here today, because as you all know, Liverpool has a unique history and a unique past. We have fought in terms of working class struggle. We have fought in terms of resilience, and we will continue to do so. It's almost a year since the Hamas attacked in Palestine, and I would say that I am a Labour MP, and I have thought and asked for, yes, you will boo me, but I am one of the few Labour MPs that has asked for a ceasefire and the return to humanitarian aid. I'm a black, working class woman from Liverpool, and I've fought racism all of my life, and I've challenged racism all of my life. But just to make it clear, I am not an anti-Semite for standing and speaking on this platform, calling for an end of the humanitarian crisis and an end to the ceasefire. But what I am is I'm angry and frustrated by the lack of inertia by the movement of Western governments who have failed the Palestinian people. And what 40,000 men, women and children have died in tragic circumstances. But comrades, you being here today sends a very strong message to the world that we have not to be silent. I will not be silenced by you or the government. So solidarity.